Back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Nico Davis, of course, of Brighton football, who just announced that he was heading to Wayne State to continue his football career. How's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
Good. So you are a long snapper.
Correct.
What is that like?
I don't get a lot of recognition for it, but it doesn't really bother me that much. The only thing I got to make sure of is that I maintain my snaps and I do whatever I can to get my snap right in the holder's hands.
Yeah. So how did you get into that?
So my dad is really one of the biggest parts to me. He's been teaching me ever since I can't remember. He's given me a football my whole life, so he's really wanted me to succeed and go on to the next level. So, um, yeah, it's a big thing. It's not a lot of people know about it, but it's I'm hoping more recognition comes to long snappers.
When did you first get into it?
Uh, for games, it was probably in fifth grade.
Did you feel like just just a different position you wanted to play or something like that? Or
So my dad also did long snapping, and he taught me. So it's kind of like a family tradition. My grandpa also did it too. So they wanted to teach me.
so there's all these, over time there's all these, notice all these specialist camps and all that. There's a long snapper camp where I've kind of started to notice, and then there's obviously one for kickers. But overall, I
Right.
think special teams has kind of really kind of gotten, more recognition over time.
Right.
So what's that been like to just how do you feel like you did this year? Because obviously it's one of the most important positions on the field, especially when field goals are out there, when special teams has to go out there. How do you feel like you did with that?
I think I did pretty good. I can really thank the special teams for that because Colin was a great holder. Brandon was a great kicker. We had a very good special teams this year, so it helped me out a lot. And I also, it's mostly more of a team thing. It's not just me. It's mostly just the special teams that work very hard to get where they are.
Yeah. Let's talk about just what's next for you. Because Wayne State is, of course, you're heading to Wayne State, which of course is in Detroit. Obviously, lots of change has been going on, especially there.
Right.
You see a new head coach with Tyrone Wheatley coming into the fold. Have you had a
Right.
chance to meet Coach Wheatley and the new staff?
I did not. I saw him on a live interview though. He announced his presence to the audience. Or he's signed and he talked and I listened to him. He's a very good well talker. He's very motivational. That's what I can say about him. I haven't met him though.
Okay. What's it going to be like to just head up there and be a part of all this?
Well, it's gonna be great. I mean, I'm going to Wayne State. I feel very comfortable there, so it's a great spot.
Yeah. What's your best memory of high school football?
Um, it was probably this year or last year now, against Heartland, where our special teams won against Heartland in the field goal. So probably that.
And lastly, what are you going to mostly miss about high school football as you continue your football career in college?
Oh, dang, that's a good question. Um, well, I've been playing for Brighton since I was in first grade. So the biggest thing for me was when I wanted to go to high school. So now that I'm here, I'm gonna miss it. It's gonna be a big thing, but I'm mostly gonna miss all my friends and my teammates, or mostly my coaches too. I have a lot of good coaches that I'm gonna miss.
All right. All right. Well, Nico, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck at Wayne State.
All right, thank you. Good talking to you.